Benny was a quiet little donkey with soft brown eyes. For many years, he lived with a kind old farmer named Mr. Harper. Mr. Harper loved him dearly, feeding him well, speaking gently, and often patting his head like he was family. But everything changed the day Mr. Harper passed away. Benny was handed over to Mr. Harper's son, Victor, and Victor was nothing like his father. From the very first day, Victor's harsh voice echoed through the farm. "Move. Faster, you useless animal," he would shout. Benny was forced to work without rest. He carried heavy firewood until his back ached. He dragged barrels of water until his legs burned. I walked long, dusty paths without a drop of water or a blade of fresh grass. Day by day, he grew thinner and weaker, his gentle spirit slowly fading. The villagers would often see his ribs showing and say, "Victor, show some kindness to that poor donkey." But Victor would only laugh cruelly. Every night, Benny slept alone under a dry, leafless tree, hungry, tired and deeply lonely. He would look up at the twinkling stars and whisper a small, desperate prayer into the quiet night. "I just want one gentle hand to touch me again." Meanwhile, far away in another village, lived a kind farmer named Marcus. Years ago, he had lost his family in a terrible accident and had since sold almost everything he owned. Only one friend remained by his side, his loyal dog, Scout. Marcus spent his days working quietly in his small garden. He rarely smiled, the pain inside him a heavy weight he carried alone. But every night, before he slept, he too would whisper a prayer. "Lord, give me the strength to continue." Scout would always curl up beside him, a silent, furry guardian, offering unspoken comfort. One scorching afternoon, as Marcus was repairing a wooden fence at the edge of his property, a snake suddenly struck, biting his leg. "Ah! A snake had bit me," he cried out as a sharp, fiery pain shot through him. He stumbled towards his home, desperate for help, but his foot landed squarely on a rusty nail hidden in the grass. "Not now. I can't make it," he groaned before collapsing to the ground, his vision fading to black. Scout barked desperately, running back and forth. He ran to the village, tugging at people's clothes and barking with all his might. But everyone brushed him aside, ignoring his frantic pleas. With no other choice, Scout ran across the open fields, his heart pounding. Finally, he found Benny, standing all alone, nibbling on dry grass, his legs shaking from weakness. Scout barked over and over, nudging Benny, urging him to follow. Benny, seeing the panic in the dog's eyes, understood something was terribly wrong. Even in his own weak state, a flicker of purpose ignited within him. He followed Scout. They reached Marcus, who lay pale and barely moving. Scout barked and Benny, without hesitation, knelt beside the fallen man. Marcus's eyes fluttered open. "Thank you, whoever you are," he whispered weakly. Scout nudged Marcus gently, and Benny lowered himself even further, allowing Marcus to slowly, painfully, climb onto his back. "Hold on. I'm coming for help," Marcus managed to whisper. Benny struggled to his feet. His legs trembled under the weight. The Scout stayed right beside him, barking encouragement with every single step. Step by painful step, the weak, starving donkey carried the injured man toward the town. Villagers gasped as they saw the incredible sight. "Look, the little donkey's carrying a man." Someone ran ahead to call for a doctor. Marcus was rushed into the hospital. All through the long night, Benny and Scout waited outside, two unlikely friends watching over their new one. Benny was exhausted, every muscle screaming in protest. But for the first time in years, he felt a glimmer of hope. By morning, the doctor announced that Marcus was safe. When Marcus was brought outside, he saw Benny and Scout waiting patiently. Tears filled his eyes. "You saved my life," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. "I don't even know your story." He asked the villagers who the brave donkey belonged to. They told him everything: the constant beatings, the starvation, the terrible loneliness. Marcus looked at Benny, his heart filled with a deep sadness and fierce determination. "No," he said firmly, "you'll not go back to that man. He immediately got Benny fresh water, sweet carrots, and a pile of soft hay. He spoke gently to him, his hand stroking Benny's head just the way Mr. Harper once had. For the first time in a very long time, Benny felt safe. Felt loved. Slowly, Marcus healed. Scout remained his loyal companion, and Benny grew stronger and healthier every day, nourished by kindness and care. A lonely man, a faithful dog, and a gentle donkey. They had become a new family, formed by fate and kindness. Their story reminds us that no matter how small, weak, or forgotten you feel, your courage and kindness can save a life. Goodness is never wasted. Loyalty is always rewarded. And even in the darkest of times, hope can return, changing not only your own life, but the lives of others forever.